So there's a couple of things to consider when choosing an estate planning attorney, and I'm going to go over them today in this video. Hi, my name is Claire Langton-Yanowitz, and I'm an attorney at the Yanowitz Law Firm, where we've been helping families with wills, trusts, and probate since 1993. Okay, let's get started. So how do you choose the right attorney for your family? So there's a couple of different considerations that you should think about. First, you want to make sure that you hire someone that doesn't dabble in this area. There are so many attorneys that will just lop this on to their areas of practice simply because everyone needs an estate plan. But the truth of the matter is estate planning can be really complicated, especially for business owners and medical professionals who have significant wealth. Why is that? Because those individuals can need some complicated tax planning. And so if you get someone who just dabbles in this, does it every so often, when it comes across their plate, they may not know the specifics or may not be up to date with all the current laws on estate planning. And it can really make a difference using someone who knows their stuff, because saving estate taxes can really save your family a lot of money. So yes, the price of using an attorney can be more money than those do-it-yourself options, or doing it online, or using an attorney who is maybe less experienced in the matters, who might charge less. But in the end, estate planning is one of those things where you just don't get any do-overs. When you pass away, what you have in place is set in stone. You can't backtrack at that point and say, I really need a plan that helped me save estate tax, or the attorney I used didn't really know what they were doing. I want to use a different one second time around. There's no do-overs with estate planning. Now, an attorney who is thorough should not only save your family estate taxes if you're in a category where you need that help, but they should also be giving you guidance on how to avoid probate. Probate can be expensive. It can take a lot of time. It can be a real burden to your family. And so you really want an attorney that not only can help you streamline things, but gives you really tailored advice and helps you as you are trying to navigate avoiding probate. Sometimes people just draft the will and trust, but then they don't provide any advice on how to title property. And that can be so pivotal and so important to avoiding probate and reducing taxes. At our firm, to help clients with this, we create a document that we call the wrap-up checklist, which is a checklist of everything that needs to be done when someone passes away. We also have gotten all the beneficiary forms from Mayo Staff Services. So when we represent a consultant at Mayo, we can help fill out all of their beneficiary forms so as to make it easier for them. We fill it out for them, the client signs, we submit it to Staff Services, and it's taken care of. So this takes care of the pension, the life insurance, the 403B, and the 457. So that's just something you don't even have to do. Another thing to consider when determining what sort of attorney you should hire, you should consider somebody who's going to be around later on, because oftentimes it is best and most convenient to have the firm that drafted the plan to also help the family after someone passes away. So you want to have an attorney that isn't here, going to be working for the next 3 years, and then their firm is no longer in existence and you can't find your documents and they're no longer around. You can't get your documents from them. That can create a whole lot of issues. And finally, you want to hire an attorney that has a degree of tech savviness. Now, why is that? Because oftentimes when someone passes away or during lifetime, people want to meet over Zoom. We oftentimes have clients that maybe they get their plan done in person, but then when they pass away, their kids live in Arkansas or California or wherever, and they aren't around. They're not traveling back to Minnesota all the time. It's -30. They don't want to come back. And we just meet them over Zoom. So we can conduct a lot of business that way. Another really slick way is to work with a firm that allows for e-signing of documents. Not all documents can be signed electronically, but there are a number of documents that can be signed, and that's something that can create real ease for your family in getting stuff done. So those are all things to think about when hiring an attorney. If you want to learn more about estate planning and the processes around probate or when a loved one passes away, hit the subscribe button so that you can learn more about estate planning and get notified when we release more videos to this channel.